Hi guys, Nat here. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at some of my races from the Tsukuba circuit on the MX-5 on iRacing. So let's jump right in. My first qualifying, honestly, I'd been doing really well in the week. I'd got my time to where I was happy with, like a 103.4. My theoretical best being a 102.9. I did a couple of practice sessions before jumping into this race and they were just so bad I was tempted to just not race, but I needed the participation towards my credit. My first qualifying lap was awful, 104.884. So yeah, I really wasn't filled with confidence at all, and it's very frustrating because I've put so many hours into this track this week to try and be somewhat competitive. So yeah, very frustrating start. I've got jelly legs because I haven't raced for like 2 weeks. I feel the pressure of qualifying and racing anyway. But yeah, so this was my second qualifying lap. Luckily I managed to claw it back, and I managed to bring the time down by a second to a 103.882. So I'm starting in 5th place. Yeah, plan was keep it safe, stay out of trouble on this first corner. Gave people space, kept my distance from him in front. Could have been a bit quicker through, but like I say, it was playing it safe. But then I had this guy on my right, and I'm ahead of him now, but I'm nervy that he's still on my right, so I take a much tighter line. And yeah, my wheel clips that inside curb and it kind of flicks my car out, and the other car, yeah, it just goes straight into me. So not the best start, although I didn't actually get any incident points for that, which I'm not complaining about, but I was quite surprised by. So yeah, now I find myself in 12th place. I pick up a nice freebie there, so 11th, 10th even apparently. Yeah, someone must have towed. So 10th place, not where I wanted to be honest. Obviously the goal of these races for me is just top 6. Anything better than that is a nice bonus, but really aiming for that top 6 just to prevent losing the I rating. So we've got 2 more pit in there, so okay, into P8. Yeah, I can see P7 ahead. I'm feeling like I can catch him, and then I do something stupid, which again, no incident points for. Surprising, but I'll take it. Then, yeah, just another self-inflicted spin, and I wasn't even racing anyone, that was a lapped car ahead there, so yeah, I'm just not sure what happened, but this is the first incident where I thought he was closer to me than he was, and he had actually left me more space. Yeah, very frustrating. I just clipped there and it just pulled me out. That one, I'm not even sure. The same as here, just losing that rear end, and I wasn't even pushing particularly hard. So yeah, quite frustrating. So that was split 9 of 27. Finished in 8th place, 0 incident points somehow. I was actually car number 12 to be honest, but yeah. So qualified P5, finished P8. So safety rating plus somehow. I rating minus, not a great start. So into race 2, I had a very poor qualifying. I qualified P9. Yeah, not really where I wanted to be. Again, trying to avoid the carnage, and then yeah, I couldn't avoid that, unfortunately. And then the car, he kept accelerating into the side of me, and I got stuck on him, and I just couldn't move. Then I tried to continue to drive around to the pits because it'd be quicker than the tow time, but I quickly realised I could not steer, and then I couldn't stop, and then I got a nice 4x for hitting the wall. So yeah, into the pits that here I couldn't really move over anymore because I had that car on my right, but then why he kept accelerating and then I just couldn't free myself from him. Yeah, the same as that number 9. If he just held his brakes, he probably wouldn't have gone all the way across the track. So the car comes down, that car just cuts in front of him, and absolute carnage. So yeah, that was split 7 of 27. I was car number 11, qualified P9, finished P10, 7 incident points, loss on safety rating, and a big iRacing drop there. Yeah, not ideal. Okay, on to the next race. So, qualified P6 wasn't a great qualifying time, it was like a 104.1, but yeah. Lost the position straight away, but again, just trying to be cautious. And then, yeah, what a dive bomb. He said sorry in chat twice with a macro, so... But yeah, he manages to escape unscathed. I lost time. Poor car that got hit. Yeah, got obliterated. So that was a bit frustrating, but to be honest, I was too in my head about that. Like, it wasn't actually as big of a deal as it felt at the time. Like, I'm still in this race. I'm 1.2, 1.1 off the car ahead. I'm 4.4 seconds from the leader. Like, I'm still in this, but in my head I was a bit tilted. I let it get to me, and yeah, it's not a good place to be when, like I say, for me the aim is to just finish top 6, ideally top 5 and above, but yeah, I'm happy if I get a P6. Not sure what I'm doing there. Then I had to wait, couldn't reverse anymore because I had to let cars past, so... And there we go. So yeah, lost positions, ended up in 11, managed to get back to 10th. Not much had happened, so yeah, was pretty much driving by myself until this lap, so 11:40 in, and yeah, a bit of carnage there. Meant that I bumped up to 8th, 1.4 seconds away from 7th, 1.5, so potentially doable. And then, yeah, good old Carlos from previous race who kept accelerating into me. He ends up in front of me there after a collision with someone else, so game P7, hopeful of getting P6, but at the same time I'm wary that he could potentially take me out. But yeah, I think this was the final lap. Yeah, so yeah, time is definitely ticking to get this move done, and yeah, it's just not much you can do there. Maybe if I had another lap or two I could have chipped away a bit, but then I think maybe I can go for it on this corner. Maybe he'll lose it, maybe he's got damage and it'll slow him on the straight, but I ended up just compromising, getting another 1x, luckily managing to get across the finish line there. So yeah, that was P7, so I don't know, again, I had a couple of these incidents that I've done so many laps in practice and I haven't had that happen. And that was the incident there where I just crept past. So he just kind of cuts across him like he's not there and just doesn't give him any space. But then he manages to drive off and continue without losing his position. That was 8 of 25. I was car 7, qualified P7, finished P7, lost 7 iRating, all the 7s. Meant to be a lucky number, but I didn't feel all that lucky there. 5 incident points, a slight safety rating boost still. Yeah, not ideal, but I guess that's that. I have got 2 good races to post in a separate video, but yeah, that's the ugly side of Tsukuba. Yeah, I feel like a lot of those were self-inflicted incidents that could have been avoided, so I guess I need to just do more races, get more practice in, and yeah, try and get over the nerves. But yeah, stay tuned to see some better racing on the next video. Thanks.